Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Sara Lubratt, and today we are going to be going through one of the notes that I have in the Notes app on my phone, where I copy over the links from motivational TikToks and Instagram Reels to save them for when I need them later on. So today we're just going to be going through and watching some of my favorites that really inspire me, and hopefully you guys feel inspired from some of these as well. A lot of these are motivation for creative people specifically, so as we go into starting this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button to tell the YouTube algorithm that you liked this and somebody else might too. That's the best way to support my channel. And now without further ado, let's get into watching some of these TikToks and Instagram Reels. I have this one saved as people are intimidated by your potential. You're doubting yourself, meanwhile people are intimidated by your potential and wondering how you do it all so effortlessly. Give yourself more credit. You might not be where you want to be yet, but that's okay. Just take it one step at a time and keep believing in yourself. The first line in this one is what really struck me. You're doubting yourself, meanwhile other people are intimidated by your potential. Something to keep in mind. Okay, this next one is actually why I'm filming this video, because I saw this a couple days ago and then immediately wanted to share this with you guys, other than just like reposting it on my Instagram stories, which if you are not already following me, it's at Sara Lubratt Writes. Highly recommend it. I try to post a motivational Instagram reel every single day, so if you want daily motivation, go follow me over there. But this Instagram reel is the reason that I wanted to film this video. I'm not sure if this one's gonna have copyrighted music or not, so I'm just gonna tell you what it says. You tell us that your art will never sell because of the saturated market, but art doesn't need a finite market. Things with a finite market. This toaster. This fridge is finite. How many couches do you want? A limited amount. You need a finite number of TVs, presumably, but art is different. Book desire is infinite. Desire or need for art on my walls is infinite. Whilst I only need one fridge, I want to watch many shows. Your audience is out there and they want your art. You tell us that your art will never sell because of a saturated market, but art doesn't have a finite market. And then goes on to show that you only need like a certain number of TVs or toasters or one fridge, supposedly. But on that TV, you can watch an infinite number of TV shows and movies. On a bookshelf, you only probably need, well, okay, maybe more than one bookshelf, depending on how many books you have, but the point is that one bookshelf, many, many, many books. Art doesn't have a finite market. I freaking love that. And again, this reel is why I wanted to film this video. Don't be afraid to start over again. This time you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. This quote hit me really hard, and I really wanted to share this one because I'm sure that it's something that many of us have run into before, where if you haven't written in a while, then suddenly you feel like you're starting from scratch. But in reality, if you have done something previously, you're not starting from an absolute zero. You're not only starting, but restarting with some kind of experience or previous knowledge on that thing. So if you've written something in the past, you know what that felt like, you kind of know how you wanted to approach it, you got to play around with some words a little bit, and now that you are going back to it, you are coming back to it with that experience. And I will absolutely be using this quote in a future Instagram reel. This post that I saved today because I saw it earlier this morning, and it says, I'm just gonna get straight to the point with this one. A lot of y'all are around with your potential. And that hit me hard because I say that I want to do a lot of things and then I don't necessarily follow through on those things. So then seeing something like this post today, a lot of you are just playing around with your potential. And I was like, that hits so hard. So I definitely needed to see this one today. You better pick up that pen and write your story. You better pick up that brush and paint your masterpiece. I just really thought that that was a wonderful reminder for today. Oh, we got a YouTube short in here.
I will succeed eventually if I do not quit. Either I will die before I am successful or I will succeed. Those are the variables. I get asked a handful of times on interviews like, did you always know you were going to be successful? And the answer is, I thought it would happen eventually. I know that if I keep working more than everyone else does on a long enough time horizon, I'll win. And I was willing to give up and sacrifice more than most people were to achieve that. And so I always thought about it in terms of like what I'm willing to sacrifice that other people are willing to sacrifice. Other people wanted to have girlfriends, other people wanted to have kids, other people wanted to have, side hustles, people wanted to follow sports teams, people wanted to play fantasy, whatever it is. I didn't have any of those things. I never had the side hobbies. I still don't have side hobbies. I love business, and it's what I do every day. I think it's reasonable for me to believe that if I do more than everyone else does for a long period of time in a very narrow subject, I will get good. And if I get good, I will succeed. And so as long as I don't quit, then the only possible outcome besides dying is succeeding.
Alex Hormozi can be kind of an intense person, but I really like this idea of the time horizon, and as long as you keep working on something, you will eventually succeed if you keep doing it for long enough. I should probably look this up before I say it, but the average New York Times bestseller doesn't hit the bestseller list until their 11th or 13th book. And not that that is at all the metric of success for an author, but it's the same gist of if you keep trying for something and you keep working towards something, if you work towards it long enough, you will eventually be successful. Then we also have to get into success means different things to different people, but theoretically, just the gist of if you keep doing something and you keep working towards something, eventually you will be successful.
You're not as far away from these dreams as you think you are. And I say, really, Dad? And he goes, no, you're actually a lot closer than you think. But because you think it's so far away, you behave in accordance with that belief system, and it always keeps it that far away from you.
So how do we bring our dreams closer to us?
The first thing is, that's a great question. The first thing is you need to believe and know that you're one decision, one relationship, one meeting, one book, one thought, one something away from a completely different life. And when you know that, then you begin to look for them.
You're not as far away from your dreams as you think you are, and you are one decision away from a completely different life. I feel like this goes hand in hand with what I was just saying about how I say that I want to do a lot of things and then I don't necessarily act in accordance with those goals. And so it's good reminders like this that are motivating for me to look at those things again and try to reconsider how I can better align myself with what I would like to accomplish and aligning myself with what I need to be doing in order to get there. And I saved this one on alignment. Maybe the real reason you dread the things you know you need to do is because you're terrified of your power. Because a workout isn't just a workout, it's an activation. A meditation isn't just a meditation, it's a deeper connection. And a brave step towards your dreams isn't just a step, it's an alignment with your highest destiny. I also saved another one on alignment.
Is this in alignment with the quality of life I want? No. Does this serve me? No. Does this benefit me? No. Does this empower me? No. Does this make me better? No. No. This is not aligned with the quality of life I want. No. Okay. It's fine. It'll pass. It passes. Everything passes. Nothing's permanent. No bad choices today, bitch. I'm gonna make eye contact with myself in the mirror. No bad choices, you bitch. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that was so aggressive.
I love these questions. Is this in alignment with the quality of life I want? Yes or no? Does this serve me? Yes or no? Does this benefit me? Yes or no? Does this empower me? Yes or no? Does this make me better? Yes or no? Is this in alignment with my highest self and where I'm trying to get? Yes or no? Since I saw this, I have been using this, and it's so incredibly helpful to get out of whatever spiral I'm in, to help logic my way out of it, especially when I consider my day-to-day life and what will end up benefiting me and my future self, and knowing how much I want to work towards her. I can basically ask myself these questions to see if whatever that decision is going to benefit me.
Imagine this is a portal gun, and I shoot a portal right to your side. Pew! So then a portal opens up right next to you, and out of that portal steps the best version of yourself. The version of you that's done everything you've ever wanted to do. You see them, right? Hold that vision. Now imagine they reach out, take your hand, and pull you through the portal. You get sucked in, and all of a sudden you're hit with a flash of memories, and they show you all of the things that they've done. All of the crazy adventures and experiences that you always find yourself daydreaming about. Future you actually did it. So what do you see? Where are you? What are you doing in these future memories? Do not lose sight of this vision. This person, this higher version of you, and all of these memories are already within you. Only you have the power to go out and make them happen. If you wait for this life, you will not create this life. Begin today.
I really like videos like this because it just helps with the visualization, because if you can visualize what you want to accomplish in the future, you then know how to break that down into steps of how to get to that place. So for me, wanting to be a full-time author, going on book tours, doing signings, all of that fun stuff, I know the steps that I have to take in order to get to that point. And one of the first ones is to finish writing a book or finish editing a book, because I'm currently editing draft 6 of one of my books right now in an effort to get it ready to then seek a literary agent and then publish. But I know that I need to take those steps in order to get to that future place where I am on a book tour signing my books. So it helps to visualize where you want to be and then break that down into steps of how you can get to that point.
Cat Williams, the one who told me this, he was like, once you get rid of your desperation, you're gonna blow up. And I was like, you, I'm desperate because I'm broke. He said, no, you're not. You just don't have no money. You have talent though.
You have talent, so you're not broke. You
You're
just
not
don't have
broke,
no
and
money.
you need to start making your decisions from your
beautiful.
talent. From your talent, not your desperation. That's why it took me so long to make it. Because I was never supposed to make it when I was as good as I was.
Was I desperate for 40 years too? Yes, I was.
Take this one as you will, but I really like the idea that as long as you have talent, you're not broke.
Are you trying to achieve greatness, or are you trying to avoid disappointment?
Are you trying to achieve greatness, or are you trying to avoid disappointment? Again, this one hit me really hard because as much as I would like to achieve greatness, there is a pretty high level of just not wanting to disappoint myself. And then there's another way that you could look at that, and that's, are you trying to avoid disappointing others? So are you doing things because you actually want to be doing them, or are you doing things because other people want you to be doing them and you're a little bit of a people pleaser? And I know that a lot of us have a little bit of that people pleaser energy in us. Okay, I just thought this one was kind of cute. You are made from the same energy source that has created the oceans, the forests, the mountains, the valleys, and all the stars in the sky. So tell me again why you don't have the strength and power to create whatever you desire. I just thought that one was really cute.
People always ask me, like, how do I create, the person of my dreams that I want in my life? And I always say, take out a piece of paper, write down everything you want in that person, and then become it.
That's it.
And then become it. I love that. I know that I'm the one that made this note and saved all of them, but I love these. They're such good reminders.
Reach my damn limits!
Your limit? Who decides what your limit is? Instead of overthinking your setbacks, just focus on moving forward.
Who decides your limit? Just focus on moving forward. I also love Grizzo, and I absolutely follow her for gym motivation. Instead of focusing on your setbacks, just focus on moving forward. I like this idea because it really emphasizes starting where you are right now and then moving forward, instead of overthinking what you could have done in the past but didn't do. All you have to do is evaluate where you are right now and then focus on moving forwards. Okay, well, now my phone doesn't want to keep participating, so that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you liked this video if you enjoyed it, and make sure you leave a comment down below if you'd like to see more like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sara Lubratt. I'm currently trying to post videos twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays. I am at least posting once a week though, so subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sara Lubratt, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!